welcome back to this video. I have been so excited to share with you the absolute delight from the most wonderful Dutch artists that we adore working with, and that is the original work of the magnificent Nel de Man. We have known Nel for over 40 years now, and she is one of the cutest and most amazing doll artists that we absolutely love. So here are the very latest creations from this amazing artist. I popped over to the Netherlands to meet her daughter, and the delights that were brought to me that Nel had been working on for our store. It's always a privilege to showcase and work with these very talented artists. So right back then, many years ago, when we met Nel, I was probably in my early teens, and it was just the days of the hand sculpted dolls made of Sculpey or Cernit that the artist loved working in. Now, this being the original artworks, so here we have one of her latest clay sculpts. With the clay sculpts, you must remember that these are all individually hand sculpted. So the early days of creating these sweet lifelike babies were all made in this original fabric style. So this is an original clay sculpt from Nel de Man. We've just opened it really here because although I brought them back a few weeks ago, I've actually only just managed to open the box. So this one is coming in around 15 inches. It's a weighted baby, so feels very lifelike, feels a little bit like a reborn baby in its feel and its weight, very sweet and soft to handle. But the head, the arms and the legs are completely individually hand sculpted by Nel herself. So no two clay babes will ever look the same. And this is what makes collecting these original art pieces so special. Everyone has its unique character and certainly the style of each individual artist. Now, I can recognise Nel de Man's work from afar. With working so closely with her over these last years, even when she went into producing dolls for the Zaf Creations company and numerous other reborn kit making ideas that Nel worked on too, you can still see the style and detail that are put into these creations. But what I love about clay babies is these are completely original art pieces. So just really like the oil painting that may hang on your wall rather than the print. And I think that's what makes them extra special. Also, when you actually look at the detail in the sculpting, the way that the feet, the toes and the nails have been created there, and also the sweet character, there's nothing that beats it. So we have this one available here now, and absolute pop it. Nel doesn't work on so many clay babies now, as she has found her feet in the world of silicone too, and that was always a dream that she could produce these babies, the originals, and develop them not only into the reborn world many years ago, but the absolute dream for many artists is to produce their dolls in the fine silicone that is so popular today. So I'm now going to showcase with you some of the new delights that we have here to share with you. In a way, when I first unpacked this sweetheart, I had to give it a little touch because I was like, that looks like a clay baby. But this is a silicone baby produced completely by Nel de Man herself, and absolutely adorable in true Nel style. This is a very signature look from Nel, and I love the way the sweet hand-rooted, super soft, delicate Angora mohair there, the glass eyes and top quality. When the dolls from the clay sculpts are then produced in the silicone, the clay, with it being the completely hand sculpted touch finish, wouldn't really work by just pouring it in the silicone. This clay original piece has to be very, very finely polished, removing all slight imperfections, bumps, little depth of sculpting maybe, and just giving it that finer finish so that when you do pour the silicone, it comes out without any imperfections in the pour. So you can see here the hands and limbs and even the face on this one looks quite a bit finer than the actual clay sculpt, and that is because it really has to be that fine for it to be poured in the silicone. But isn't this one gorgeous? It's coming in around 16 inches. It's a really heavy one actually. They've got an amazing bean-filled body feel, and it just really falls in your arms like a very sweet new baby. What's even more special with Nell as this great talented artist, she has so much pleasure not only creating the doll but also sitting creating these sweet fine Angora knitted outfits. Isn't that lovely? So to have the original clothing from the artist as well as this unique art piece just makes it even more of a treat. So this one is available now. She is called Rosie, and I just think she's very, very cute. She really looks a little sweet, delicate one. So that is the first in the silicone ones I have here. Now moving on to something a little bit bigger, because Nell creates clay sculpts from 8 inches, which we also love selling here, into some of the life-size newborn ones. But I'm finding with her silicones that the 14 to 16 inch size works so well. They're heavy enough but great and soft enough to handle, but not losing any of that detail and character in the face as well. The next one I think is an absolute gorgeous sculpt. It's a new sculpt from Nell, and it's absolutely oozing with character. Look at this one. Isn't that lovely? So this has a sweet little open mouth with the tongue, so you can actually pop a dummy into here too. So they're quite flexible, but also robust enough to be able to handle and enjoy. It's got the fine rooted hair. I've actually just sprayed and styled the hair on this one, and again with the silicone limbs and the soft middle body. So these are classed as partial silicones, not full-bodied silicones, but they work so well, and you can see there what I mean about the fineness in the pouring and the polishing of the sculpt to create that really special finished effect. Can you see the little toenails there as well? Aren't they lovely? So this one is a really sweet one, probably coming in around 17 inches. Absolutely lovely. I've named this one Bluebell, so hence the colour of this fine hand knitted cardigan and these lovely blue glass eyes as well. This one has like a mid brown rooted hair, but what an absolute poppet. I'm really in love with this new sculpt as well, and the feel of this one is just great. She really just snuggles in to your arms. We really have such an exciting showcasing event here with all these wonderful original art pieces. So I'm just going to open some of the others so I can share them with you now. Oh, this one just feels so good in your arms, and is a really lovely size too. Again, another completely new sculpt. For an artist to create all these new sculpts, it's a very big investment as well. And also when you've been in the business so long, sometimes I just think, do you run out of ideas, or is it just your natural passion to sculpt and create all these different baby character faces? This one I'm absolutely loving, not only from the point of it being a new sculpt, a very cheeky one I have to add. Isn't that a sweet expression? This one is actually sucking the bottom lip, but the mouth is also opening, so can take the dummy too. And the flexibility and the feel of the skin is really smooth and beautiful. They really are perfection. But what I love about this one is the colouring. I love the dark brown hair and the dark brown eyes. It just gives it that extra look, doesn't it? Isn't that nice? Very, very different to some of the fairer babies. But this one is coming in around 17 inches, and this is Eddie on our website. Oh, it's such a sweet one. I'm hoping that this one really gets adopted by a very loving home, as it's such cutie, and I'm just loving this outfit. Look at this, it's so old-fashioned and traditional, and this what makes them a little bit different as well. There's so much love being given into producing this gorgeous little art piece, Eddie. Let's see who else we've got. It's a really exciting delivery we have here. With every single artist in the doll world industry, it's great. Everybody has their different ideas, their different looks, and how they want that finished look to appeal to the wider audience. This one here is Toby, and absolutely lovely. So with the blonde hair, so quite the white blonde with the brown eyes, also works really lovely with another face that we haven't had before. So another lovely new sculpt. Thank you, Nell. You've done us so proud here with this new collection. They're absolutely magnificent. Coming in around 15 inches, but still has the perfect feel and size to snuggle up to and have in your collection. So this one is sweet little Toby on our website now. But aren't they precious? They really are. The hours and hours of work that have been popped into creating something as beautiful as this from start to finish. So Toby has a little brother. Let me just get him now. This is Anton, and again, a different sculpt. Again, looks quite different to his brother Toby, which is nice and makes them all a bit more individual. This one has a slightly more open mouth, so these can all take the push-in style dummy. He's a sweet little dark-haired brunette baby with the blue eyes, and he certainly is very, very cute. He looks just like he's been born, and the feel of these babies is just perfect. They've really got the weight structure right, and also the floppiness. They just feel so, so natural. If you're looking for that first starting point in the silicone world, the partial silicones would be ideal for that. The price points are very fair, and also the snuggle factor is just 100% perfect. So check out all our amazing silicone dolls. Naturally, we sell lots of silicone dolls here from many different artists, but I have to say, knowing Nell and her wonderful family so long, these ones really melt my heart. I just have one more sweet little cutie in this new collection to share with you, and then you can go away and feast your eyes on our website and see who you may want to adopt for your collection. Now, don't forget, with Mary Shortle here, we have different payment plan offers, so don't worry if it's a little bit out of your budget initially. You can split your payments over 5 months here with us. This sweet little one has to be the highlight of this delivery. Isn't it cute? He just looks like he needs lots and lots of cuddles. He's a little blondie, all hand-rooted hair on these with the little brown glass eyes, and this quite overpowering hand-knitted outfit. How adorable is he? He just snuggles in your arms. He's probably coming in around 14 inches, so he is the smaller of the new collection. But look at his face. It's such a signature Nell face too. And all these lovely new sculpts has really made our silicone cabinets even more exciting here. If you're wanting to adopt one of these special pieces, you will not be disappointed. It really would make a treasure in your ever-growing doll collection. I really hope you've loved looking at the wonderful Nelderman collection as much as I have opening and sharing it with you. It makes my day working here and being able to handle some of the finest and most beautiful artist dolls in the world. We have probably one of the largest selections in Europe, and keep posted because, like I said, our vintage collection is also growing very, very strongly here, and very soon we are working on something very exciting that we'll be able to share with you. But in the meantime, do you know about the amazing series on channel 27, Yesterday channel? Of course, depending on if you're on Freeview or one of the other packages, you need to watch this. It's every Thursday night at 9 p.m. It's a 10-part series. I think we're already at part 5 or even 6. And this is an amazing documentary, a deep insight into the collectors, the companies of some of the amazing vintage and also current manufacturing of some of the biggest brands in the world. It really is an insight into the passion that collectors have, whether it's a teddy bear, a doll, a Matchbox car, and some of the record prices that some of the vintage collectibles that you may also have in your attic go for at auction. So highly recommended. You can see the advert on the screen now, and you really need to check out this amazing new series if you are as passionate about toys, dolls and teddies as we are here at Mary Shortle. But in the meantime, thanks so much for watching, and we can't wait to make the next video for you. Don't forget to come and visit us here in beautiful York.